live streamed and also recorded. And if you have any type of an electronic communication device, we'd appreciate if you please put that on vibrate or silent. We appreciate that courtesy. We always begin the meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'd ask you to remain standing for a moment of silence. Mr. Kennedy, could you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Dan. If we could have a moment of silence, please. Thank you all. Vanessa, could you call the roll?
Commissioner Sinata?
Here.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Here.
Commissioner Vogler?
Here. We have a quorum. I'll note that as we do at every public meeting, we have two opportunities for public comment. One in just a few moments, and then one will open it back up prior to our adjournment. You're welcome to speak both times if you have a comment. If you prefer just to speak once, that's fine, or if you're just here to listen, that's also fine. We do ask that your comments be related to county government matters, and that if you're able to, if you could try to limit your time to maybe 5 minutes or so, we would appreciate that courtesy. Next on the agenda, and if anybody needs an agenda, I think we have copies over on the table. We always give our elected row officers an opportunity for any reports that they might have. I know later on in the agenda, the district attorney has a matter for us to consider, but over and above that, anything else, Mr. Lindman-Pusa?
No, sir. Nothing about that.
Thank you for joining us. And Kevin is with us from the controller's office this morning. And anything over and above what you're here to open some bids, I believe.
Just present some RFQs, yes,
Oh,
sir.
good. And anything over and above that?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you so much. I believe that takes care of our row officers. I'll open the floor for public comment. If you do have a comment, we welcome them. If you'd wish to identify yourself for the record. Hearing none at this time, we'll, again, before we adjourn, we'll have another opportunity for public comment. Next on our agenda, we have two repository properties that have been submitted to us by our tax.
204.
Number 204, Resolution 204. This is a parcel in Neshannock Township on Fording Road. A bid of $600 was made by 3BX Properties LLC / Deborah Santos. The township supervisors rejected the bid. The Neshannock Area School District, the Neshannock Township School District approved the bid. It now comes before us. I will note, though, that in order for a bid to be accepted by law, all three taxing bodies must approve the bid. So technically, this has already been rejected since one of the three has done so, but it still falls upon us to consider the bid. My approach in the past has been I've generally tried to respect the wishes, particularly of the municipality, given the fact that whether it's the city council of Newcastle or our boroughs or our townships, they have a firsthand knowledge of their community better than any of the rest of us do. So personally, I'll respect the wishes of the Neshannock supervisors. But that being said, I'll see if Mr. Sonata has any comments on this first one.
Yeah, I sort of agree with you, Chairman. I think that, they've done the due diligence. They're on the front line there. And it's already been rejected, and I'm sure they've done their research. I've intended to go along with what their recommendation is on that.
Thank you, Mr. Sonata. Mr. Kennedy, any comments?
No comment. They know the property better than we do, so I got to agree with them.
I thank you both. I'll note a number of years ago, when Attorney Leslie was alive and was our solicitor, I posed a question to him. I said, why are we even voting on it since it's already been rejected by one of the other passions to cast a vote? And I followed his advice then, and I'm sure Solicitor Medore would give us the same advice. This is resolution 204. The motion would be either to accept it or reject it. I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion to reject.
Thank you, Dan. Is there a second?
I'll second that motion.
Thank you, gentlemen. Any final discussion? Hearing none, the motion is to reject resolution 204. Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. The same holds true with proposed resolution 205. Forgive me, I neglected to enter into the record. The Shannock Township supervisors rejected the bid on May 28th of this year. The Shannock Township School District approved the bid on June 12th of this year. Resolution 205 is a parcel on Shenango Road in Neshannock Township. ID number 25-272200. And once again, the bid of $600 was also made on this by 3DX Properties LLC, Deborah Santos. On May 28 of this year, the Neshannock Township supervisors rejected the bid. On June 12, the Neshannock Township School Board approved the bid. It now comes for us for consideration. I would open it up for a motion and any discussion.
I'll make a motion to reject the bid.
And I'll second it.
Thank you. Chris, any concerns?
No, the
Comments?
same comments on the first one I echo on the second.
Thank you, Chris. Dan, anything else? Okay, it's been moved and seconded that we reject the bid. This is resolution 205. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. In my haste, and I apologize, I'm going to take us back to resolution 204 for just 1 second. I neglected to enter into the record the parcel ID number for that first one, and that was 25-387700. My apologies. Next on the agenda, we're going to turn the meeting over to the controller's office. And as I noted earlier, Kevin Mahoney is with us today. This involves requests for proposals that came in for the roofing and lighting replacement project here at the County Government Center, parentheses, energy savings performance contracting project. How many? It looks like we got a fair number, at least 3 maybe?
We have 3, yes.
Okay, would you,
Yes.
anything, we always, were they received in a timely manner?
Yes, all 3 proposals or requests for qualifications were received in a timely manner.
Thank you so much. Before you begin to open them, Chris, any concerns?
No, I'm anxious to hear Kevin's.
Just to be clear, I'm not opening them, correct?
Yeah.
I'm presenting them to you.
That's correct,
Oh.
because they're for Jason to review under the qualifications to make sure that each of the submissions are qualified to serve as an ESCO, basically, for roofing and lighting and energy efficiency savings.
Say that again, John.
Those are not proposals to do the project. It's a right for qualifications. Under GISA, we have to be able to pick a provider for GISA, we have to pick basically an ESCO, somebody to oversee the projects. These are the 3 that applied to oversee the projects. Those are not the roofing providers, for example. They are somebody to oversee it.
So for the record, what we're doing here at today's meeting, we're going to enter into the record who they are.
Who they are, and then we're going to table them following Mr. McDoor's review of the qualifications. When
Do the commissioners, or for that matter, the public, have the opportunity to see these?
I would say after they're coming off after we take them off the table at the next meeting.
Okay. Will we have, to your knowledge, from the solicitor, a report from him, basically, he's not gonna make a recommendation.
Qualifications.
No. Okay.
RFP will come into play down the road, as a project, assuming that the project would be, cost more.
Okay, understood. So today, Mr. Ward is so willing, we will then move to table. Then they should come back to us for next week's meeting,
That's correct.
at which time we'll have the to choose. Will anyone else, will either you or, if necessary, the county engineer or the controller, will anyone else look at these and make a recommendation?
I think the controller, Mr. Prestipine, when he's back in town, we'll probably have him review it. I will review it as well.
Okay. Before we turn it back over to Kevin then, just any final concerns, Dan?
Realistically, Joe, we're just hiring a project manager to oversee the project. That's what this is, yes.
Okay. Chris, any other concerns?
Just, no concerns, just the timeline then. So we're going to take these three from Kevin today.
Mhm.
And like you said, solicitor's going to review this.
Mm-hmm.
And then you, in consultation with the controller,
Mm-hmm.
whoever else needs to be part of the process,
Correct.
they'll give us the best potential
Correct.
person. Then next Tuesday, we're going to formally accept.
Correct.
Then the next step will be, once we accept that, the project, just for the record, will move forward.
Yes.
And they will do the RFPs, is that how
Yes,
that works?
that's correct.
I just want to clarify, exactly where we're at with the timeline. Now, this has been something we're talking about for the past year and a half as far as it's true. We know it has to be done. We'd like to get it done as soon as possible. So this is an important step.
Sure.
Just want to learn that process as well, because this is the first time we've had something like this. Since we Kennedy did this. All right, that's really all the question I had.
My recollection is I do recall seeing the legal ad once, maybe twice.
Mm-hmm.
I know for sure I saw it once. It was a fairly lengthy
It was.
legal
It
ad.
was
Twice.
2 times.
Okay, thank you. Well, sorry to hold you up.
No problem.
So you're,
Then just for clarification, we received 3 RFQs. They're from 3 different companies. They were all submitted on time. Okay. The first company is the Efficiency Network, also known as 10, and they're located in Pittsburgh. Okay. The second one is the McClure Company, and they're located in Warrendale. Okay. And then the third one is Constellation, and they're located in Warrendale.
oh, 2 of them are in Warrendale and one's in Pittsburgh.
Yes.
So they're all within about an hour from here.
Yes, sir.
Give or take.
Yes.
Okay. So we've identified who they are. The next step will be the solicitor will review them.
Correct. And then I'll get with the controller.
Consult with the controller, and then next week, more than likely, we'll take action on choosing one of these.
Yes.
Okay.
Question.
Yes,
So I just want to understand this. The solicitor's going to review all this, okay? Do we know what their bids are? How will that happen? Will that occur next week?
Joe, for clarification, my
Yes.
understanding, there are not bids in here. There's just qualifications to make sure that these companies meet the qualifications in order to do the project.
And how are we going to, between the 3 of them, Joe, what is going to be the criteria?
Well, first of all, we have to make sure that they meet the RFQ qualifications, under the NISA project guidelines.
Okay, so there's not a bid, there's not a number yet. Okay.
Not yet.
That's just what that's what I needed to know. Okay, thank you.
They are sealed at this point, but there is not a
Yes.
quote or a proposal in these. There's just a qualification.
Okay, thanks, Kevin.
no dollar figures, so to speak, to your knowledge.
No, sir.
To your knowledge.
No, that would be the next step.
They're
According to
basically
what
just
Mr.
laying out
Mansfield
who
said.
they are and what services
And what they can
provide.
provide based upon the ad in the paper to meet those,
Sorry, would you know?
I wouldn't know that about
cross-referencing
What
this.
are, yeah,
Okay, I'm just curious. Okay,
I'm wondering, they may say that in their
they
documentation.
could very well
It's
say that.
possible, they may.
And GISA is very similar to the historic process.
Chris, anything else?
So I think you've answered that. Just one last thing, Kevin. Could you just, for the people that may be watching, what is the difference between an RFQ and the other?
The RFQ is just a request for qualifications. Companies send in to make sure that they meet the requirements necessary to move to the next step in order to put in a request for quote. Is that correct, Mr. Goodhouse?
Yes.
And then that would proceed from there. I think this is just a opening stage to make sure these companies could oversee both of the projects that were listed in the paper.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Kennedy, any final questions? At what point could a member of the public say, I want to see these? I'm assuming after the solicitor has looked at
After
them,
the solicitors
they'd be available
Yes.
for people to view.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Today, what we would need to do then would be to table these documents to allow this process to go to the next step, with the understanding that more than likely, next Tuesday, we'll get a report from from both the solicitor and the controller's office in conjunction with the county administrator.
Yes, sir.
For the folks in the room, I apologize. I know we're spending some time on this, but we want to be very careful and cautious that we're doing this appropriately. And it appears we are. May I have a motion to table these proposals to allow the solicitor to review them, to verify the qualifications of the three proposals, and also the controller's office along with reports and recommendations pertaining to them. May I have such a motion?
I will make such a motion of everything that Chairman Bowler just said.
I'll second.
Okay, thank you. Final questions or concerns? Kevin, anything else? You're comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank everybody for their patience on this. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you, everyone. Next on the agenda, as we do most weeks, we've received warrant registers from the county controller's office, also known as check reconciliation registers, listing of all of the bills that have been paid by the controller's office. They are dated July 23, 24, and 25. Gentlemen, they're in your packet. Take time to look them over. If anybody wishes to see them or any other of the documents we're referring to today, they are available here if you'd like to take a look at them. Dan and Chris, once you're through, I can take a motion for us to accept these documents.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. And for anyone who's wondering, well, why are they making a motion so quickly? These were available to us earlier this week, and they've had time at their desks to look them over. We have a motion on the floor. It's been seconded to accept the warrant registers. We'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Next on the agenda, the minutes of July 22nd's commissioner meeting that took place a week ago. Dan and Chris, I'll give you time to look them over. Whenever you're ready, we can take a motion to adopt the minutes.
I move we adopt the minutes.
I'll second.
Thank you. Any questions or concerns? Hearing none, we'll do a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Thank you. Under written communications, we have 4 documents that we need to enter into the record that have come into our office and the planning office within the last week or so. The first is from a company known as the Hillcrest Group, based in Wexford, Pennsylvania. They are corresponding on behalf of RWE Holding Company, and this is pertaining to that company's facility in Taylor Township at 535 Rundle Road. This is to notify us that RWE Holding Company will be submitting to the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection an air quality state-only operating permit renewal application to continue operation of its slag, carbon, graphite operations and anti-skid processing and other material handling and transportation plant located on Rundle Road in Taylor Township. They will be applying to the DEP up in Meadville. It is signed by Joey Pezzi, Principal Consultant. The next document comes from Morris, Knowles and Associates in Monroeville. And this is a county notification form pertaining to the Royalty Place subdivision in Union Township. The letter reads as follows: Royalty Place LLC is submitting a notification pursuant to Act 14 of the Municipalities Planning Code. The information provided herein is to inform your agency that the client intends to submit an NPDES application to the DEP for coverage as follows. As noted, the project is in Union Township. The proposed project includes development of a residential subdivision with single and two-family homes, construction of roads and driveways, stormwater inlet controls, and diversion of runoff to infiltration bases and level spreaders. Permit coverage will be sought under the NPDES program as well as GP5 and GP7 for regulated stream and road post Knowles Associates. And there is an attached map of the proposed area. The third document comes to us from Newcastle Engineers based in Shenango Township. This is an Act 14 notification on behalf of the Bessemer Municipal Authority for the site that they operate at 330 Smalls Ferry Road in North Beaver Township, Lawrence County. Purpose of the notice is to inform you that the Bessemer Municipal Authority intends to submit a water quality management permit modification application to the DEP to convert from chlorine gas disinfection to ultraviolet disinfection at their existing wastewater treatment plant, again, located at 330 Smalls Ferry Road in North Beaver Township, signed by Greg Del Principe, engineer. Final document comes from LSSE, Civil Engineers and Surveyors, based in a number of locations. Their headquarters in Coraopolis. And they are writing on behalf of Americol Agri, and this is notification for a number of applications that they're going to submit to DEP, including Acts 67, 68 mining operation in Wayne Township. I believe that's limestone mining or sand and gravel. I'm not sure if it specifies which, but I believe it's one of the two. Gentlemen, those are the documents we've received. Could I have a motion for us to accept them?
I'll make that motion.
Have them? Chris?
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. We move on to commissioner reports and comments. And Mr. Kennedy, you are first today.
I have no problem.
No comment this morning? Thank you, sir. Just very briefly, I'll see if I've got anything to point out. One thing I'll mention, we're looking forward this Thursday, the 31st. We've been invited to tour an operation that's taking place at the Elway. It's a community-oriented health service project that's going on down there, free of charge. People can come in, be examined for any matters involving their vision, dental, and other health. There's no charge. There's no income requirements. And Josh, do you know any more? I'm trying to get my memory going here, but we're going down on Thursday. They've invited other elected officials. I'm hoping they invited you.
They did. There's involvement. I don't know if that's funding or participation, but I do know that it is a public event and it's just for the health and welfare and betterness of the communities that they're operating in.
Appreciate it. Thank you for helping me with that. And I know our veterans director, Jesse Putman, has been involved because this does involve the United States military. and I believe the reserves, if I'm not mistaken. Jesse was telling me about it. And, but it's going on through Friday, and she tells me they've been very, very busy. So that's a good thing. We appreciate everyone that's been involved, and we especially appreciate the Elwood City Area School District for opening their doors to allow this to take place. So we'll look forward to seeing you on Thursday.
Yes, sir.
We can spend some time together, which is always nice. That's all I have, and I'll turn it over to Commissioner Sanada.
I don't have a whole lot, I'll just follow up on what you said, Chairman. I've seen this table set up in the military to do this, because I asked them, and this is something that's big, and they've really been promoting it very heavily down in the Elwood City area. Last Wednesday, I had a chance to go down to Wonder Elwood. I ran into a couple of people that had already gotten service, and they put things around their arm, and they seemed to be very happy that they were getting treated for eye care, and I think was it dental as well?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yes.
one gentleman was telling me about it, he was very happy, and he actually had to go back the next day. He already had the thing around his arm, so he wouldn't have to wait in line because what he was giving me the explanation. So I think it's a very good program and something's good. So it's pretty much all I have, and this Friday I'll be heading up to see what's happening there, and that's our every other month meeting, and look forward to that. So.
Very good. Thank you for representing us on that board. Jesse Putnam did tell me relative to the function that's taking place down in Elwood City that even for vision, if they determine that someone is in need of eyewear, that is available. That people can get their prescription, and then they will provide them with a set of eyeglasses. So at no charge. So strongly encourage anyone to look into this. And I apologize, I was not well enough prepared. I should have brought a document with me, which I have on my desk. So thank you for helping me.
I would just note that I recall getting glasses in the military. They were called BCGs, birth control goggles, because when you wore them, no one would talk to you. So I'm assuming they've upgraded, and they're more aesthetically pleasing. Those in boot camp, so a little different.
Josh, that made my day. That story I like that. That's great. Thank you very much. We'll move on to new business. And the first proposed resolution we have is number 206. And this does involve the district attorney's office. Josh, I would invite you to the chair if you don't mind. That way the microphone picks everything. So thank you so much.
Yes.
Thanks for your patience this morning. This is a lease agreement for your copier, and in your detective's office. Again, forgive me for keeping it this long.
Please.
We have to, I believe, this is for a 60-month lease, but I'll let you give us the details.
This was inadvertently left off. We have two copy machines, one in the main office and then one where the detective spaces are. When we submitted the original lease, we forgot to include the second copier, and your staff, which by the way, her level of organization is commendable. It's pretty impressive to watch her go through all this, but this was something that needed to be submitted to the entire board for approval for payment of this copier lease. I believe our monthly payments, $111 a month. We do have the money in our existing budget. I would just ask that this proposal is a motion be made to make payments on the lease and to accept the lease for the district attorney's office.
Thank you for that. And we're always glad to have you here. Knowing how busy you are in the future, if it's something like this, you're always, if you need to send a staff person to talk, that's fine also. Not that we don't like having you.
I appreciate that.
But knowing how busy you are. Dan, any questions for Mr. Lamancuso? Chris, any questions for Josh?
I see number 15 is a transfer, or is that the same one?
Well, we can mention it now, but vote on it later.
Is this the transfer of $16,000?
Yeah.
That is not connected to the copier.
Oh, okay, I just want to make sure that you.
But I'm glad you brought it up, Chris. I don't want to keep Josh here for that. It's coming from his toxicology line item in the amount of $16,124. It's going towards his maintenance and repair line item for the installation of Ethernet software and a sonic wall for the county's report management system. Anything else you need to add on this?
This was provided to me by Bill Ordinaro from the IT department, explaining that, hey, there's a cost of the report management system. Do you have the funds to pay for it? I explained to him that, yes, I can move some money around in the budgets, that I do not have to ask the county for any additional funds. And that's what the transfer request is for.
I just don't want to have to wait through
I
all the
appreciate that.
HDS stuff is way ahead of that. And sometimes Scott has his very in-depth that he goes through, so that's why I brought it up.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Commissioner.
So that we don't work out of order here and to keep Vanessa's records, we'll bring this up for a vote later in the meeting. But you heard Mr. Lamacous's explanation. Any questions on this one for Josh? Okay. Thank you for providing that. Thank you, Chris. So getting back to resolution 206, I've lost track. Do we have a motion?
We do not.
Okay, may I have a
I'll
motion?
make the motion.
Thank you, Chris. Would there be a second? Thank you, Dan. Any final questions? Roll.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Company is, and I always have trouble pronouncing it. Delage Landon?
I honestly do not know.
How would you pronounce it, Vanessa?
I think that's pretty.
Delage Landon.
Yep, we'll go
That's
with
all
that.
written here. Okay. We appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, sir.
Have a great day,
You
John.
too.
Oh, Rebecca Schaefer is here today. Come on up, Rebecca. Rebecca's here from our planning office. This would be proposed resolution 207. This involves our community development block grant program and specifically for the borough of Elwood City. I'll let you fill us in on what you'd like for us to consider, please.
Yes, what this is for our 2023 CDBG funds. We are asking permission to advertise for an upcoming bid that is going to be bid out. As you know, we handle the borough CDBG program. So this is continuation of completion of curb cuts and removal of architectural barriers in the borough Elwood City. So all we're doing is we're asking for permission to run the ad, and I believe I have it attached. It's gonna run next Monday, the 4th, and the following Monday on the 11th. So that's why I'm here.
Thank you. And our resolutions confirms that. It also says that the bids will be due on September 8th.
Yes.
And my understanding is that while the county planning office administers this program for the borough of Elwood City, it's the borough council who has decided they want to utilize these funds for the ADA program improvement project. That authority rests with them. We respect their decision. We simply administer the process for them. Thank you. Chris, any questions for Rebecca? Thank you, Chris. Dan, anything?
No.
Okay, thank you. May I have a motion for proposed resolution 207?
I'll make that.
I'll second.
Second. Thank you both, gentlemen. Any other concerns? If not, we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sanado?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. Thanks, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Always good to have you here.
Uh-huh.
Take care. We have, we have 4 contracts, it looks like, and then Mike Grippo is with us from CYS, and Lisa, document we have, which would be resolution 208. We have a Children and Youth Services Advisory Board that works closely with Mr. Bout and his management team. And John had sent us an email recently requesting that we give consideration to the appointment of Dr. Dakota Peterson term. And Dr. Peterson comes highly recommended by Mr. Bout. I don't know if he had anything for you to talk about. This might be catching you cold.
No, I prepared a little bit.
Oh, please. Okay, great. Thank you.
A little.
That's fine. No, whatever you can.
No, She's the doctor at UPMC in pediatrics. That was it. I mean,
Okay.
that's what I looked, but yeah, she's a doctor over here at Shenango, pediatrics.
Good to know. Thank you for that. That's helpful. Let me see if Dan has any questions or concerns. Thank you, Dan. Chris, anything? Okay, once again, this is coming to us as a recommendation. And Mike, I appreciate the additional information you've offered. This is Resolution 208. May I have a motion?
I'll make that motion. I'll second the motion.
Thank you. If there-
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa. Then if I'm not mistaken, the remaining 5 proposals are all contracts. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yeah.
So as we've been doing, if we could have you walk us through them, if Dan and Chris need to stop you and want us to vote separately on any of them, we can do that. Or if we get to colleagues' wish, we can take one motion to cover all 5. But how about if we start with Resolution 209, which is a contract with Lawrence County Social Services based here in Lawrence County. Who's taking that one?
I'll take
Mike?
this one.
Okay.
Okay, they're an in-home provider, a renewal, and they have 3 different programs. It's called Brain Wise, Making Parenting a Pleasure, and Nurturing. And the reason I refer to the per diem, because this program was program funded, but now it's fee for service. So some of the services is by sessions, some are by hours, different program funded, we're going fee for service. So this is the first year and the rates of what they agreed upon. The second page.
Okay, appreciate that. I'll see if Mr. Kennedy has any comments or questions. Thank you. Chris, anything? No. All righty. Thank you. We'll look at Resolution 210, which is Ward Home, Inc., based in McKeesport, Allegheny County.
Yeah, this is a group home, and really we use them as a backup. 23, 24, we didn't have anybody. Last year we didn't have anybody. Currently we don't have anybody. But again, we like to have these backup contracts in case we get stuck at midnight in our office and try and place them.
Understood. Mr. Kennedy? No. All righty. Resolution 211 is the Community Specialists Corporation doing business as the Academy. They're based in Pittsburgh, Allegheny County.
I'll take
Lisa?
this one.
Okay,
Actually,
great.
I'll take the next 3 if you don't mind.
Okay, not at all.
Each 3 of the next 3 are all renewal contracts. We currently have a youth placed at, this is actually New Outlook Academy. It's a female residential program located in Pittsburgh. Typically female programs are not that prolific out there, so we appreciate having them available for us. We've had good success with them, so we would like to continue.
Mr. Sonata, questions for Lisa?
No.
Thank you. Dan, anything? No. Thank you very much. Resolution 212 is the Summit Schools, Inc., parentheses, Summit Academy, based over in Herman. It has them listed in Allegheny County. I thought they were in Butler County. Not that it's all that important, but
They are located in Butler County.
thank you. Am I misreading?
What I did was I went off of their W-9,
Oh,
what their address was,
I
not
see.
where the place of.
okay. No, not a problem.
Yeah.
Not a problem. What can you tell us
Sure.
about
This
this?
would in essence just be the male counterpart of the New Outlook Academy for Summit Academy. It's a residential program. They also have a drug and alcohol program, which can sometimes be used with MA dollars, depending on the use criteria, if they've met criteria for funding and so forth. So we also appreciate having their services, and especially with them being so close, we like to be able to foster family visits and therapy and so forth. So having placements that are relatively close to Lawrence County, we appreciate having on the books for us.
Very good. Thank you for that. Dan, any questions for Lisa? Chris? No. Thank you. That takes us to Resolution 213, White Deer Run, parentheses, Cove Prep, based in Westmore.
A very specialized program for sex offenders. The juvenile, we have currently a juvenile located in that facility that we are looking for Act 21 potential referral, which is an essence civil commitment. So we have made the referral in our office to the Sex Offender Assessment Board for that youth. But again, this being a very specialized program, we absolutely need their services for this type of setting for youth.
Thank you for that background. Chris, any questions for Lisa? Dan?
No.
Thank you. I believe that concludes the requests that you're presenting this morning. I'll turn to my colleagues to see if one of them would be willing to make a motion for us to approve resolutions 209 up through and including 213.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you both. Final questions for Mike or Lisa? Hearing none, we'll take a roll call.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thank you. Hey, thank you both very much.
Thank you for your time.
You folks take care. We have in front of us now 4 proposals from our Mental Health and Developmental Services Office. Scott Baldwin is with us. Thanks for your patience this morning.
No problem.
Scott, we appreciate it. Once again, gentlemen, we'll walk through these. If we need to split them out, we can do so. Or if we get to the end and you want to take one motion for all 4, we can do that. We'll start with proposed resolution 214, which is a contract with Arise, doing business as the crisis shelter of Lawrence County. Scott, what can you tell us about this first one?
Yeah, so this is a renewal contract. We had one exactly like this last year. And so this will be from July 1st, 2025 to June 3rd. Amount will be $85,000. And Arise does a variety of mental health supports for trauma victims. They go into the jail and provide individual therapy and group therapy for our females. So that's something we welcome. But also we give them some dollars for a transitional living housing program. We started it last year, and it's just something that we're going to sustain. So those, again, it's appropriate to use our dollars to support these ladies coming through whatever situations they have. So.
Thank you for that information. I'll ask Mr. Kennedy if he has any questions. Mr. Sonata? No. Thank you.
And again, these are all Human Services block grant dollars. Once the state approves it, we'll have the funds to pay. But there's no cost to the county taxpayer.
Thank you, Scott. Resolution 215, contract with Glade Run Lutheran Services based over in Butler County.
This is a new contract. Glade Run's been a provider of other services in Lawrence County, but we've never directly had a contract with them from the county. So this contract will run from July 1st, 2025 to June 30th, 2026. The total amount would be $350,000. And Glade Run, as you may know, is a provider of our family wellness program that we have with children and youth. That started a couple of years ago. It's been highly successful. It's looking at reuniting families where the kids have entered foster care. And this housing program is intended to bring them back together in a treatment-centered program. And Glade Run's done a great job. We're looking to expand that along with CYS. So we have some dollars set aside to look at purchasing a place and renovating it. So that's part of this contract. And the other one is that they provide case management services, and they're going to do this in some unique populations like the City Rescue Mission or Patches Place. They've asked us for more support, so Glade Run is going to step in and provide a staff member that will go on site, to provide more support. So again, this is a new contract. We're glad to partner with them. And again, this is paid out of our block grant dollars. So again, no cost to the county.
Scott, thank you. Mr. Sonata, any questions?
No.
It's going to be a contract with Lark Enterprises. It's based here in Lawrence County.
Yeah, and again, this will run from fiscal year 25-26. So it'll start July 1st, 2025 and run through to June 30th, 2026. This is a renewal contract. And as you're all probably pretty familiar with Lark, they've been sort of a cornerstone in Lawrence County for many years. Suze Lauterbach does an amazing job of providing these employment supports, not just in Lark's facility, but also in the community. So that total amount is $509,936. And I believe we took a tour of that not too long ago. And again, just a partner with Lawrence County. We're very happy to do this again.
Thank you. I had the privilege of serving on their board of directors for about 20 years. And it is a tremendous organization. It's been around, I think, since the early 60s, if I recall, maybe late 50s, early 60s. And they've only had 3 executive directors during that time. Marion Furlong, Alice Sankey, and now Sue Lautenbacher. They've had really good leadership out there.
Yes, sir.
I know your working relationship with them has
Yeah.
always been very positive.
Yeah, it's been a great organization for us.
Dan, any questions? Chris?
I'll just echo what you said, Chairman. We took that tour and I was quite impressed with the work that's being done up there. Until I think most people in the community don't know it's an operation. And to see those, I don't call them kids, these are adults with some disabilities. They've done an outstanding job, and when they actually taught us, or, explained to us,
Yeah.
I had no clue how they do that, and they run those machines, and it's very impressive. So I think they're doing a great job.
Thank you, gentlemen. Resolution 217 would be a contract with Patches Place, which is also based here in Lawrence County.
So this will be a renewal contract for July 1st, 2025, $170,000 paid out drop-in center. It's located at the Old West Side Elementary School. They've been there for several years. Again, one of those critical services that we offer residents for mental health consumers that can go there during the day and have social supports, activities. They provide a rep pay program. They also do our CST, which is surveys. They go to our providers and do surveys and make sure that the services being delivered are how they should be. And the consumers have a lot of feedback in that. So again, they're an agency that we're very happy to partner with. And
Thank you, Scott. Dan, any questions? No. Chris?
No.
4 of them, resolutions 214 up through and including 217. Could I have a motion for approval of all 4?
I make the motion to approve all 4.
And I'll second.
Thank you. If there are no other concerns, we can ask for a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
motion carries.
Scott, always nice to have you here. Is there something else? Are you not feeling well?
well, I have a little minor case of Bell's palsy, so I'm not having a stroke up here today.
Oh my, I didn't even
It's
know.
good. Oh no, it's several. I'm fine. Just it's for it. So
Sure you're
I'm
okay?
good to go.
Okay.
Look at me.
Let me worry.
Stroking out on me.
As long as you're all right.
I'm good to go.
Okay. Thank you, Scott. Take care.
Yeah.
It happened Sunday. He went to the doctor's. Doctor said he's fine. He's just Bell's palsy. I'll make sure he gets
check
on.
on him?
I'll check on him after the meeting.
Would you
To
please?
ride somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm oblivious. I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, he's been struggling with it a little bit this week.
I'm so sorry to hear that. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
We have a couple of budget amendments to consider. The first is number 218. This involves the jail. We're carrying over some dollars from some grants that they have received, and the revenue coming in is $22,416, and we're earmarking that same amount for the expense line item of grant/supplies general expense fund account. Chris, any questions on this? Thank you. Dan, anything? Okay, this is resolution 218. May I have a motion?
I'll second the motion.
Thank you. If there are no other questions, we'll take a roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes?
motion carries.
Thank you. Resolution 219, this pertains to the county's Ag Preservation Board. And it appears as though we've received unbudgeted revenue, which is always a good thing, in the amount of $32,366. And we are going to apply that to the Ag Preservation Board's general expense fund account in the same amount. Mr. Kennedy, any questions?
None.
Thank you, Mr. Sonata.
No, that's always good news to get that additional revenue.
Thank you. We'll ask for a motion, please.
I'll make the motion.
And I'll second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata,
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy,
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler,
Yes.
Motion carries.
Thanks, Vanessa. Resolution 220, we did discuss, this is a transfer. We did discuss this transfer with Mr. Lamancusa while he was here. This involves $16,124 coming from his toxicology line item into that of maintenance and repair. And this was for some internet-related upgrades in his office. Chris, any concerns?
Nope.
Dan, anything?
Nothing.
Okay, may I have a motion for proposed resolution 220?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second the motion.
Thank you both. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes,
Motion carries.
thank you. We have a number of requested transfers. I'll walk through these. Stop me if you have any questions, and then when we get to the end, we can take a vote. The assessment office is asking for a $12,000 transfer from their contingency into contracted assessment services. This is for the contract that we've entered into with former Chief Assessor J.R. Hardister. Again, $12,000 transfer. The voter's office is asking for a transfer from their travel and training line item into their unemployment account line item. Court administration is requesting $300 from their contingency into their travel and training line item. Judge Nicholson's office is asking for a $300 transfer from their, and under the commissioner's office, we are asking for $16,800 to come from the Act 89 contingency line item into Act 89 bridge maintenance. We experienced some storm damage on the roof of the Banks Covered Bridge in Wilmington Township. Dan, I don't want to put you on the spot, but you live up that way. Was it confined to the roof, or was there other damage?
Just the roof.
Just the roof.
Tree from down on the roof on the north side of the bridge.
Okay. And obviously, we had to fix that as soon as we could, so that's the reason for this transfer. Anything else you want to add on that?
No.
Okay. Gentlemen, those are the requests that we've had for transfers. Chris, do you have any concerns about any of them?
Now, they're also.
Okay, thank you. Dan, anything on any of them? May I have a motion then for approval of those requests?
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Sinata?
Yes.
Commissioner Kennedy?
Yes.
Commissioner Vogler?
Yes?
Motion carries.
Thank you, Vanessa.
Mhm.
Let me note some announcements. The board will meet, this board will meet next Tuesday, August 5 at 10 o'clock in this room, open to the public. On August 12, we will not be able to secure a quorum of this board on that day, so there will not be a commissioners meeting on Tuesday, August 12. However, on August 12, there will be the quarterly meeting of the county retirement members available, which will constitute a quorum. And Mr. Kennedy will be chairing that meeting, at least I believe you will, in my absence and in Mr. Sonata's absence. We should have a quorum for retirement board. On August 19th, the commissioners will not be meeting because that coincides. So the next regular meeting of this board will be on August 26th. However, there is a possibility that between August 5 and August 26th that we may need to convene a special meeting of this board. If we have to do that, we will do so. We will do the appropriate notification in the legal ads, and if Debbie's watching us from Newcastle News, we'll certainly let her know if and when we have to have a special meeting of this board. Hearing none, final comments from my fellow commissioners. I'll start with Mr. Kennedy. Sir, Mr. Sonata. Anything from Vanessa or Joe?
No, sir.
No.
Well, we appreciate everybody's participation today, and